Hello whiskey lovers and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. Today I want to tell you a little bit more about North Star Spirits. This is a company that was founded by Iain Croucher in 2016, I believe. I've known Iain for a longer time than that. I've known Iain when he was still the ambassador for whiskey at another company which will not be named. But in 2016, Iain left that company and decided to go his own way. He had learned all the tricks of the trade and he felt, I've got a good nose for business, I've got a good nose for whiskey, so I'll go my own way. And he founded the company North Star Spirits. I believe that was 2016. It could be off there somewhere. He took a year off to prepare to create this independent bottler, because that's what it is. And he's now best known for his single cask releases, but he's also bottled a couple of these. And I do remember when first seeing the bottles, I thought they look great. They stand out. They're not your typical regular whiskey bottles. No, they do stand out. This is either Oslo or Polo. I think it's the Polo style bottle. And well, presentation is king. And if rumors are to be believed, it's his wife who told him, Iain, if you're gonna do this right. Presentation is king. And then he went in business with this company called Pocket Rocket, I believe it was, and they came up with this beautifully shaped bottle which takes up quite a bit of shelf space, let's be honest. It takes up quite a bit of real estate in the shops. But also the labels are simply stunning, and they are all inspired by stellar constellations. Also the names of his whiskey are in fact inspired by the solar systems. For example, what he has bottled besides the single cask single malts, which he's famous for, he's now in his 9th single cask series that's out there. He's also bottled quite a few other things. For example, Spica. Spica is it's a star, a galaxy far away from this one. It's a star. This is a blended scotch, meaning that in this case this is a Spica 20 years old. There's a couple of these. This is a blended scotch, meaning there is both single malt in there and there is also single grain in there. But in this one, the Vega, there's already 6 editions of the Vega. The Vega are blended malts, and they're all Speyside blended malts, beautifully layered whiskies. This, for example, is the 33 years old, which is the 5th edition. I've tried all of them, and they're quite good. But then, now, 2019, at the end of 2019, he wanted to launch a very new blended malt again. This time, Sirius. And like Vega, Sirius is a bright star in our sky, but again, far away from this galaxy. I wouldn't know if it's for real, but I've never been there. The only places I've been are Naboo and Tatooine, so there you have it. The Sirius is a 31 years old, so all of the components in here, all the malts in here, were in fact distilled in 1988. And just to put that in perspective, that's the year where yours truly got his driving license. This is like 8 cars ago. This is 32 years ago. When he bottled this was 31 years old. So that's quite old for whiskey, isn't it? I mean, quite unaffordable as well, but that's not the case with this Sirius. But to make a grand entrance, Iain decided to release as the first edition in this new limited edition series, Sirius blended malt, a 31 years old. Imagine that. And it is bottled at 43.1% ABV. That's how you make an entrance, in my opinion. Now, I did not yet want to open the bottle because I'm keeping this for a special occasion. So I got me a sample instead. But as you can see, oh, will you look at that color? Is that beautiful or what? Now, you might be wondering, what is the difference between Sirius and Vega? Because both are blended malts. I'm not entirely sure. What I think is that the Vega is composed with Speyside whiskies, while the Sirius is composed with Highland whiskies. But that's just a rumor. I'm not even entirely sure. Ask me again after I've tried. Let's give this one a go. Look at that copper. This is dark copper bronze, already going mahogany, very dark, pretty, beautiful. Definitely some sherry casks in the mix. There's no doubt about this if you look at that color. Wow, 43% ABV, the Sirius blended malt, 31 years old, 1988, on the nose. Oh my God. Oh my god, this is delicious. This is a very layered nose. This is old school. This is, oh, grand. I get some old furniture. I get some coconut milk, some varnish, definitely cloves, cinnamon, but this is mostly about citrus fruit, all kinds of citrus fruit. I detect mandarin, blood oranges, pink grapefruit, peel included, pomelo. Oh, this is good. There's even a floral note in there that reminds me a bit of, I think, magnolia. Oh my god. Vanilla. It's candy-like sweet. But it is very good. And it improves with air, I must say. This is bittersweet and delicious. Right on the palate. Syrupy sweet, and it clings to my teeth. The citrus stays in the lead though, but then there's the vanilla. I get some elderberries, some grain cookies in there as well, but definitely loads and loads of dried fruit, some honey melon, and some citric acid candy. This is like a Fanta orange on steroids, but it has to be said, no water at all needed. Well, it's only 43.1% ABV, but this is dangerously quaffable. This is liquid dessert right on the finish. That's good. That's good. This is, oh, long and delicious. It starts with a bittersweet note, an initial light bitterness like a grape pith that you chew on, and then it lingers and it fades gently and becomes so dark and sweet and tropical in nature, almost like with some melon and mango, and then this fresh mintiness at the death. I am impressed. I am flabbergasted. I'm impressed. This is, I wouldn't be able to tell you whether this was composed with Highland malts as opposed to Speyside malts in Vega. I wouldn't know. What I do know is that this is an absolute belter. This is a liquid dessert of the highest order. This is an absolute stuff. This is how you make an entrance. If you want to launch a new brand, if you want to launch a new label, if you want to launch a new whiskey, Sirius, make it your serious business. See what I did there? Because this is how you make an entrance. The 31 years old Sirius blended malt 1988 from North Star Spirits. Get a hold of it. Get a hold of it while you can, because this is an absolute flabbergasting blended malt. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you.